SGC here. It's Wednesday, so it's comics time. Ethan ? By GG Studio, not a mainstream. It's pretty intense. I mean, you travel body to body. How's that explained? Whoa, can't wait for issue 3. Fierce out the fearless. Seriously, a god versus the mutant. Who would have won? Who would have guessed? Valkyrie's mission is pretty hectic. Wonder how it's gonna end. 3 more issues to go. Daredevil, I just want to find my dad's coffee and wonder what's MoMan up to in the next issue. Can't wait. Winter Soldier. I really like how it's laid out. The background, even though there's panels, but the actual page background is like spiffy. Interesting. It has Black Widow in it. Not drawn the way I like it, but it's pretty good nevertheless. Writing, it's great. Brubaker can't go wrong. I'm just a noob, that's why I can say Brubaker can't go wrong. The action scenes were pretty drawn well and portrayed well. I mean, like Winter Soldier fighting a gorilla holding a 50 cal. That's pretty crazy. Red Hood and the Outlaws. 1 month before the 52. Talks about how Starfire met Red Hood. I look forward to when it goes back to the storyline where issue 5 left us. And the art is Rockeford. I'm biased, love his art. And it really suits this, I think. Peter Panzerfaust. An adaptation of Peter Pan's idea, but in Nazi Germany. Crazy. Look forward to it. The whole Peter Pan thing is really drawn out well here. And the art is pretty intense. And it is lettered by Ed Brisson. Ed Brisson. I'm sorry if I butchered your last name, but just a shout out to you. Great lettering. Look forward to the stuff that you work on. Spider-Man. Lap 6 has been revealed. Who's in it? I don't know who this guy is. Maybe be better if people read stuff beforehand. Like me, I should read before. I look forward to it. And with the ending with this one, I really think, is it like a tie-in with the movie? I'm Batman! So with Batman, Snyder led us with a great issue 5. And the follow-up of 6 is just as intense, I would say. Like the hecticness and just like, oh my goodness, like they're gonna eat bats alive. Obviously he doesn't die because he's Batman. And yeah, the upcoming crossover with all the Bat titles having the Owl and the Court in it. And I think how Snyder set it up here, I mean, it's not explained, but who cares? So, I get my comics at RX Comics. The address is below, and this week is 25% off all Kirkman stuff. So Robert Kirkman, also known as the writer of Walking Dead, also known as the writer of Invincible. So 25% off all Robert Kirkman stuff. So check it out. Speaking of Walking the Dead, where it just came back mid-season, I have a rant. Rant! I really need actual intro videos. Anyway, so I have finally watched mid-season Walking Dead. I mean, the previous season, half season of episode 1 to 5 was, could have been a lot faster. I mean, you stay at the barn for so long and you figure out the kid is just somewhere in the forest and she ends up in the barn and she's zombified. That really points to the audience. So everything that you learn here, it's all about character development and not really about the zombies. That really doesn't help when you are Walking Dead. Anyway, let's go back talking about this episode. So you have stupid things happening, like Marie crashing. I mean, like, does that speak volumes about how women can't drive and looking at the map? Seriously? The fact that Marie went off by herself is kind of like, what? You left Carl behind. You don't do that. I mean, seriously, throughout the entire series, so far she's been like, oh, I gotta care for my child. Oh. And then the dad leaves and you leave. That totally doesn't go well with your character. And Andrea. Sorry, I'm picking on the women. I'll go on the men. But Andrea, whoa. She sits on a pickup truck with zombified dead bodies. Like, I don't care how crazy you are, but like, just being nonchalant, like, oh, pickup truck with dead bodies, let me just sit in there and make sure that they don't move. Really? You turn your backs to some dead bodies when it talks about zombies? Walking Dead here, man. Can't be too careful. Rick is showing up some quick drawing. Way faster. I mean, it's a movie counterpart of Walking Dead. You can't really show quick draw in movie comics that well compared to an actual quick draw. And I really like how the episode ended. I just wish that was the middle point, and that if the episode ended, it would be like, oh, we gotta leave now because there's people coming. That would have been a better ending than just nothing. Shane, he's still alive. He's becoming the everyone hates me sort of character. If the series actually goes back to where he is in the comic, that'll be pretty interesting. I wonder what will people's response will be of Shane being Shane from the comic. So we have Daryl. Daryl just, I'm just too cool. You guys use me, and I'm gonna stay away. I think I like his character. I mean, he's more of the real. I'm just gonna survive. Glenn is shaping up to be, I'm just a kid, but I can do things well. So just tell me where to go. I don't like where he's going. But anyway, enough of the characters. I mean, I just really want The Walking Dead to proceed a lot faster. I mean, I want more zombies than just one zombie. I mean, technically it was 1.5, since one of them was half dead zombie, and the other one just was on the road, like by himself. So yeah, Walking Dead, speed up the walking. Maybe start calling yourself walking, not Walking Dead anymore, but more like, I'm just shuffling. So yeah, I look forward to this week's, and maybe I'll talk about it next week too. So that's it. So remember, new videos on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Like it, subscribe, and check it out.